Nicole likes cats, and my favorite cat is a black cat. Why? Because of the superstition of black cats bringing bad luck, which is rooted in racism. And that's why black cats are my favorite, because they're not bringing bad luck. Last episode, we ended off by pulling Nicole and actually winning our 50-50, which I'm very thankful for. One thing you should know is that I took a very long break during the entirety of the version 5 patch and also during the start of version 6. So I'm not accustomed to all these lunar Hexerei stuff. So honestly, I don't even know what that even does. Now, it's not that I don't know how to build Nicole because all she needs is attack percent. But when I pulled for Nicole, I honestly thought that she was an equivalent of Bennett. The only thing that I thought differentiates Bennett from Nicole is the fact that Bennett can heal and Nicole can shield. However, I was sorely mistaken. If we take a look-see on the internet, at maximum investment, Bennett can give around 1,300 attack. Nicole, on the other hand, can give around 900 attack, but that's only if you reach 4k attack, which I struggle to even get 1k attack on her. So how do you expect me to get 4,000? Do I need to pull for her weapon or something? Constellations? I don't know. So in a sense, but take this lightly, I'm a kind of disappointed with Nicole's kids because Bennett needs way less investment and he gives way more than Nicole. But again, the only difference is that Nicole gives a shield and Bennett gives heals, which both serve a purpose. And also she has something where your character has to wait 3 seconds on field for the attack buff if they're not considered to be a Hexerei character. Now, obviously, don't get me wrong, it's not like I need to try to get 4k attack because just like every other character that scales off of anything, you don't exactly need the amount that the game tells you to get. However, it is kind of a damage loss. Also, I really like how plentiful Nicole's ascension materials are, so I'm definitely gonna have fun farming for her. So why did you pull for Nicole if you're disappointed with her? You could have just pulled Duran instead. Well, I think she's pretty. That's my reason. Is this a boss or something? What does it even do? See, I have a level 1 Nicole that's on 200 HP, so I'm out of here. I know I said that Nicole's ascension materials are plentiful, but I'm kind of struggling to find the remaining. I swear I've been looking everywhere, but I don't know where they are. Someone did leave a comment in my last video saying that Nicole's boss is going to be annoying because it requires specific elements. So let's see how annoying this boss is going to be. So until it did this phase, it took me exactly 2 minutes just to get it down to a quarter of its HP left. Also, I don't really know if I can get it out of this phase, so all I can do is hope for the best. It took me around 3-ish minutes just to clear this boss once. I mean, I think it's better than the Pyro Registine, which takes me like 5+ minutes for 1 run. Also, we got 2 drops, not 1, so that's a bonus. Now let's start leveling up our Nicole.
Just like that, the group was thrown into a panic, staring at Nicole in utter disbelief until a question.
Thank you, Nicole. Too much talking. To center again, I need to farm the Fatui drops, so believe that later. As for her weapon, I don't really know what to give her. If I want to give her as much attack, I want to give her the weapon with the highest base attack, which is Sacrificial Fragments. So I'm going to level that up real quick. Now we kind of run into an issue where I have to unlock this domain, but I'm pretty sure you need Animo. So for now, we'll put her weapon on hold and I'll see if I'll unlock it later. As for artifacts, I already just put a 4-piece exile set on her. I don't really see any other better option. But at the same time, she doesn't even need ER because it's a full Pyro team, so I don't really know what to give her. However, what I will do is level up some of her attack percent artifacts because Nicole needs attack. Ooh, mind-blowing concept. I could just give her an attack percent circlet, but I'm sorry, my Nicole needs crit rate. Seeing all that attack percent is so bland, and it's like, it's not giving for me. She also has damage of her own, so I want her to be a sub DPS at the very least. Since Diluc is my main DPS, I'm gonna actually give him the 4-star artifact and give Nicole the 3-star. I'm sorry, sweetie. After leveling up my Diluc's circlet, he now has 23% crit rate. He's basically built. Now what I want to do is to complete my bounties for the week, but I don't think I can do it because I didn't complete the Leva Archon quest. Oopsie. So we'll just go to Mondstadt. Easy as that. Problem solved. I thought that I already claimed some of my bounty things, but apparently it's my first time even talking to this bounty lady. Well, that's interesting considering that I'm kind of broke and in need of money. What I'm about to say is an original sentence, but the Leeway and Mondstadt bounties are very annoying. That is 1 bounty down. That is 2 bounties down. And this is the 3rd bounty completed. And we also get achievement, which is free primo gems. Now I need to do the requests, so let's go do those. Hey man, here's your sweet flowers. This looks so cursed. Are you okay, Nicole? And another thing we have to talk about is how strong Nicole must be physically to be climbing walls in heels. I could never do that. Next, I had to give 3 sets of dandelion seeds to Glory, and last time I checked, Pyro cannot harvest dandelion seeds. So unfortunately, that's out of the question. Guess I could buy them from Inazuma. The issue is that the daily is about to reset in like an hour or something, so I don't have an hour to make it through the entirety of the Leva Archon quest and then the start of Inazuma. There's just no way. The only way I could do that is if I forget what the word grass even means. You know, just in case Genshin like maybe made an update where you can actually harvest dandelion seeds with other elements. But from what it looks like, no, I'm just being delusional. Yeah, I definitely cannot get those wings today, unfortunately. They don't really match any of my characters, but the thing is, it's kind of the only bounty I have unlocked right now, so I don't really have much say, do I? Now, you might be thinking that's a bit too early to try the Spiral Abyss, but I kind of want to attempt it. But before that, I think I'll go ahead and ascend Nicole again. Because I did go around Nod Cry, which was very annoying, and I got some of like the Fatui drops. Actually, before we do any of the Spiral Abyss, I'm just going to upgrade some of my characters real quick. Starting with our main DPS, which is Diluc. Now that he's ascended, he can go up to level 60. I'm just saying, Diluc, you better hope and pray that we don't get Malvika because you're gonna be in that box forever. Now, I don't really think much will change if I ascend Xiangling and Amber, but I think I'll go ahead and send Xiangling this time. I would do both, but I don't have enough materials or like those red crystals, so I can only upgrade one of them. Also, we do need another DPS for the second half, so I'm kind of thinking the best bet right now is Xiangling. So let's start ascending her artifacts. I'm not gonna bother with the flower because I don't need HP, so she's basically ready. And I'll level up Amber and Xiangling because why not? Since I am thinking of making Xiangling my second half's main driver, I'm going to level up her normal attacks and also her burst. And we also can't forget about Diluc, who's our main DPS. So yeah, I think we're ready for the Spiral Abyss. I can't level up Tomo right now because I need some things from Inazuma, so he's gonna stay level 20. But actually, I guess I could level up his weapon because more HP for Toma, the better. And now his weapon can go up to level 50. For Amber's artifacts, I'm just gonna dump her into a 4-piece exile set. I know that we don't need much ER because it's a mono Pyro, but considering that one half is gonna have less characters, I kind of want to have as much ER as possible. The 5th floor is a problem because there are 2 Pyro Mage on the second half, so I don't really know what to do. Only one who can deal with their shields is Diluc, but even then, he's really slow. These are the teams. If Diluc cannot sustain himself with Toma, then I'll swap Toma with Nicole. And we'll see what we can do from there. Let's see how this team performs. I'm kind of nervous. What I wanted to do here was try to get as much energy for our Xiangling's burst, but then I realized we're on a timer. And Diluc is gonna need every single second possible to kill those 2 Pyro Mages. So we gotta hurry up. We have 1 minute left. Diluc is about to die, and we still have to destroy 2 shields. I don't know how much we're gonna do this, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we need to back out and maybe improve some stuff. After looking at my characters, there's like nothing we can change. Only thing we can do is swap Toma with Nicole for better survivability. The first half went the same because shields are just OP in this current Spiral Abyss. And so now these 2 Pyro Mages. We have 1 more minute left to get 3 stars, and we just destroyed 1 of their shields. Unfortunately, we lose our 3 stars, but I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. This side isn't even hard, it's just annoying. The remainder of floor 5 should be smooth sailing, and there shouldn't be an issue. As long as we don't have something that's like very resistant to Pyro, then we'll be fine. We do manage to clear this issue. We're really low on HP because Toma's shield is very weak. And time for the final chamber. Let's see. Now these guys do have some resistance to Pyro because of like the Pyro mechanism, but honestly the damage from the shield is carrying. And that was easy. I don't know why the last like floors are always the easiest. Shouldn't the last floors be like the hardest? I'm confused. I did this in 35 seconds. I'm surprised. This should be smooth sailing if the first half did it in 35 seconds. And that's a wrap. Floor 6 does have the same issue where there's Pyro Mages for some reason. Not Hydro, not Cryo, not Electro, Pyro. And for that reason alone, I'm just gonna take my Primo Gems and get the hell out of here. Look at all the chests Nicole found.
All possibilities come to a close.
Apparently she's not very tolerant to the cold, which makes sense because she's Pyro. Anyway, Nicole, if only we're alive to get all of these rewards. Now, since you guys have allowed me to use other elements for quests and stuff like that, I decided to activate all these Cryo Monuments. I mean, I need all the Primo Gems I can get for Durin, so look at all these chests. Don't mind if I do. And also a domain that will never enter unless they release a Pyro character that needs one of these artifacts for whatever reason. We are very close to a 10 pull, so let's continue the Primo grind. Actually, what I can do for more pulls is level up this tree. At level 5, we'll get like 2 intertwined fates, so I'm excited. I kind of don't want to wish because I know I'm gonna get a purple. I swear, early pity just hates me. Yeah, and what did I expect? Since I really want to complete Kaya's quest for multiple reasons, to prevent me somehow attacking anything with Kaya, I'm gonna eliminate all these slimes. Just as a precaution because I don't want to do anything but activate these monuments with someone who's not Pyro. Now before we do anything else, we have to remove Kaya. Goodbye, Kaya, you will not be missed. And that's Kaya's quest done. And also Lisa's quest, because for some reason it was like locked behind Kaya's quest. And I really need to spend my resin. I think the most resin efficient thing we can do right now is just farm these boss drops, even though it takes me like 5 minutes per run. And now we'll do Nicole's boss like one time because why not? Actually, I lied. We're doing it more than once. And next, we'll continue with the Libra Archon quest because I really need to finish this. Am I from the minority that actually likes Baiju? I feel like people hate him for like no reason. Animal pinwheel, uh-oh. I wanted to try use Lumine and then quickly swap to a Pyro character, but the wind currents don't last that long. What a nice present, 3 Whopper flowers. Is he laughing at the Queen of Pyro? He's gonna regret it. The problem isn't that he's gonna beat us up, the problem is that outfit. And now it's time for the most boring 6 minutes of my entire life. I thought that Nicole's shield could tank the like hits, but it breaks very easily. This is when I noticed that Nicole's attack string had a little Nicole PNG. That is so cute. I think we can all agree that Ningguang is the Geo Archon. And what is our reward for doing what the Geo Archon couldn't do?
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
And that is Liwe done. And a free wish, don't mind if I do. I just had to record this, but why does the traveler in Paimon look so disgusted at Xingqiu? What did he do? Is it the Bob? Oh wait, don't tell him. Also, I did make sure to unlock the teapot after doing the Archon quest, just so I can get more like Primo gems and also more resin. A level 20 Lumine versus a level 75 person. This guy's level 90? What? I won't bore you with the rest of this quest, but next episode I want to do like this event that we have, Imaginary Theater, and hopefully pulling Duran. But we're gonna have to grind for him unless I get lucky, which I don't know if will happen. Just a quick tempo before we end the video. Please come home, Duran. I will make sure you are taken care of. You know what? I don't even want Duran anymore.